All right, first I'd like to apologize for being late. I woke up this morning and like one of my teammates said, my voice sounded like I was a poor voice actor for a witch. As well as the fact my PowerPoint crashed, so I had to remake a new one super fast. This speech is on researching your topic, and I decided to do it on something I love a lot, which is Civil War reenacting. Click. This is a Civil War reenacting in a nutshell, people. Click. The Civil War Society was started in the 90s by that man, Jensen Cox, a class of 1963 grad from Mike Company. His son, Eric Cox, who is a Merchant Marine grad. And now we've added two other advisors. Some of you may have classes with them, Professor Sollett and Professor Charbrough. When the club started, there was a small company. I cannot remember exactly what it was called, but if you were too strict, too lazy, too stupid, too smart, or really anything, you got kind of sent to that company. And they were the drill company. They were the ones that did the cannons at parade and all this stuff. And so they approached Captain Cox, and they were like, "Sir, can you help us start something with this? We kind of want to do this." And so that's how the Reenactment Club was born. Click. Now, when we first get to our campsite for the reenactment we're doing, we set up camp. This is not our camp, but this is essentially what we sleep in, whether it is 90 degrees or 16 degrees. Yes, I have slept in these when it's 16 degrees. It is not comfortable. That's where we have our formations, where we get yelled at and told what we're doing wrong. And this is also where we get ready for the ball, which is where the ladies look lovely and the men kind of look like that. Next slide. And this was actually our club president this year, and although they're both horrible pictures of him, I kind of needed them for explanation. This is actually us setting up camp at like 9 o'clock at night in the complete darkness. But this is what we wear for our uniform. If you are a little lazy, you wear these, along with your cadet pants, a shirt, and a vest. And then over that, you wear that hat and that shell jacket. We wear wool because we play with black powder. You don't want to get burned. This is flame retardant, so you might lose a hand, but you won't catch on fire. Next. Civil War reenacting is broken up into three main fight groups: artillery, infantry, and cavalry. The Citadel group is mainly artillery, then infantry, and we've now expanded slightly into cavalry. The fun part about artillery is you are the loudest person out there. These are actually our cannons. They don't have names. They have numbers because VMI does names, and we're better than VMI. That was actually at the 150th Aiken. The picture was snapped at the perfect moment where you can see exactly why these things are dangerous. That one was at training, where we were teaching some of our new people on what to do. And these are more drills we were running. Our cannon is absolutely noticeable because we run it the best, so our cannon is the loudest, and it's bright yellow. Next. Infantry, or the grunt men, as we call them. They run around with their stupid sticks, and while they are the most versatile and most mobile, you kind of look like ants out there. All of these were taken at the Battle of Aiken recently. That was our former club president. This is our line infantry. I believe Bordick is somewhere in these pictures. Although the one fun part about infantry is you tend to get to die gloriously. When you're on a cannon, you really can't do that, nor when you are part of the cavalry, because falling off of a horse that's galloping will probably, or as I have a lot of experience with, hurt you. But the cool thing about cavalry is you just look awesome. You can play with pistols, rifles, or sabers. While the cadets don't really have a large cavalry group here, actually that is the only picture I have with the cadets. I ride with another unit. We are slowly opening up and embracing cavalry. The only problem is we have 5 horses, where the unit I ride with has 11. So we cannot have a large group. Now, I know you're not supposed to pick favorites, but I have an absolute and obvious favorite, and it's cavalry. And this is why. Because horses are idiots. And I mean that in the most wonderful, loving way. They make stupid faces. They're awesome hat racks. They throw temper tantrums when they don't want to be ridden. This was when it was 98 degrees, and that was my horse I had to put a saddle on. They weigh 1,200 pounds. I wasn't getting him up. And they really like phones and pictures. Neither of these were planned. I was just sitting there, and the horses came up and just kind of were like, hey, what are you doing? Let me stick my giant face inside of your picture. Next slide. Reenacting is literally one of the most time-consuming and money-consuming things I have ever done. I have 3 dresses, which grand total up to about $800. My cavalry saber was $50. My boots were $80. And altogether, I've probably spent another $500 in just other miscellaneous fun items. Why? Why would I blow so much money on running around and acting kind of like a bad actor? This is why. Knob year, this was my family. Because no one judged you in reenactment. You were all friends. And they're all just kind of doofy. And I absolutely love them for that. The people that were seniors when I was a knob, I'm still friends with. I built a lot of really close connections with the knobs this year because what we do is incredibly dangerous. We actually haven't, but people have lost hands, arms, died. So we're an incredibly tight-knit group because of the safety, because of the friendship. So that's why I do what I do, because I love the bond, I love the family, I love getting out there and being around and playing outside. And I believe Bordick also very much enjoys reenactment. When she said, no, that was pointing at you, Chiffon. Click. Wouldn't y'all agree?